Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Esteems Tech. In today's tutorial we are going to learn Python as a great calculator. Do you know Python is a great calculator? So I'm going to open my Jupyter notebook. I'm going to create a new Python file. Rename this Python file as Python as a great calculator. So now these are cells. We can add new cells from here. If you want to delete a cell, you can delete a cell from here. And you have to run your code from here, from this button. And then make sure while you're typing any code, the option code should be selected in this drop down menu. So let's start. So it is so simple. Like if I'm going to add something like this, I have two numbers and I'm going to add these two numbers. This is the answer. If I want to do subtraction, I can do it like this. This is first number and this is second number. And now if I want to multiply it with anything, so I can do it like this. And if I want to divide something, I can do this like this. So this is the quotient. So in the next thing is like we know some how we can perform summation, how we can perform subtraction, then how we can perform multiplication using this asterisk symbol, and we can also perform divide by using this slash. And now there is another operator, modulus. Modulus, like if I want to put a comment, I can put it like this, modulus. Okay, so this is comment. So I'm having first number, like I'm having 65. I want to do modulus. Modulus I can perform with this percent sign. 65 modulus 5 is going to give you 0 remainder, because modulus is something when I'm saying that this is the modulus. In this case, remainder will be returned. If I'm using 65 divided by 5, in this case, if I'm dividing 65 by 5, it is going to give you quotient. It is going to give you quotient. So in case I'm going to do like 65 modulus 3, its remainder is 2. You can divide 65 by 3 and you can check whether the remainder is 2 or not. Definitely it will be 2. So this is modulus, which is going to return what is the remainder. So in this case, so after this, if you want to get raised to the power thing, like if I want to have 2 raised to the power 2, how I can do that? I can do that using double asterisk symbol and 2 again. This is 2 raised to the power 2. So what you are expecting the answer to be? The answer will be 4. If 2 raised to the power 4, what will be the answer? Definitely 16, and so on. You can find anything using this operator, double star. This is raised to the power thing. Okay, so now I'm having variables now. So a is a variable. I can store some value 4 in it, and b is another variable. I'm going to store value 2 in it. Okay, change it to 14 and make it 2. Okay, fine. A is 14 and b is 2. Variable is something whose value may vary. Like for example, I can make A's value 56. I can also make B's value 89. So means A's value can vary. Means A is a variable and B is a variable. So in this case, if I want to perform sum, like I'm taking another variable C equals to A plus B. This is how I can perform summation with using variables. Run. So I'm not able to print the result because I have not used, either I can type just C, it is going to return me the summation of 56 and 89, that is 145. Otherwise I can also use print in the parenthesis. I can use the C. I'm going to run it again 145. All right, so similarly, like this is summation, D is equals to, I can say I am A minus B, E is equals to A multiplied by B, F equals to A divided by B, G equals to A star star B, that is raised to the power B, and one thing is remaining, H equals to H. These all are variables, make sure, okay, keep it in your mind. So H is equals to A modulus B, means it is going to return remainder. Okay, so now I'm going to print every variable, C, then D, then E, then F, then G, then H. That's fine. Okay, up till H. So let's see, I'm going to run this. You can see the result. So what is C? C is sum. So if I want to print something before that, sum of A and B, run this, you can check it, sum of A and B, like this. And similarly you can do this like in double quotes, and with after this you have to put comma, and you have to write here subtract B from A. Okay, and similarly the third one is multiply A with B. Okay, then this is, what is F? F is divide A by B, and then G is A raised to the power B is G. Okay, so now last one is, last but not least, exactly, so this is modulus, which is going to return remainder, A modulus B return remainder. Okay, so this is this is modulus. So I'm running it, so you can see it is so clear, so evident from this code that this is summation, this is subtraction, this is multiplication, division, A raised to the power B thing, then after that A modulus B. So see, this raised to the power thing is so big, oh my god. So now A modulus B thing is 56. So this is how we perform calculations in Python. Now the case is like, if I want user to input values from me, but I don't want to put values myself, like here I'm going to do input, in the brackets I'm going to write enter the value of A, and then input enter the value of B. Okay, so in this case, let's run this. It is asking me for the value A. I'm putting 45. In here I'm putting 3. Oh my god, it is returning error. Why it is returning error? Because this thing, like these values are the string values. whatever you are getting through input statement is the string value, but in this case either I want int value. For that I will have to convert these values to integers using this int function. So int is a method, so if it is a method means it is going to convert whatever you are getting from the input statement, the value. If you're putting 56 45, you put 45 here, right? And whatever, if you're putting 45 here, that is a string value, it is not an integer value. So whatever you're putting in the input value, if you want to convert that value, that you need to pass to the int function, that is after, that is like over this input function, you can say it. And similarly for the b, for the variable b, you can enter value and then you have to convert it using int function or int method. Okay, let's run this. Now I'm using 45 then 3. So now you can see this is the answer. So cool, this is so nice. So either in this case you can also put float if you want to convert uh, everything you are getting from the input function to float value. Float is something like is a decimal point. Integer is what? It is a integer value. Like it is going from minus 1, minus 2 or minus infinity to plus infinity. All these values are integer values, and the values the if I'm talking about float, these are decimal values. Let's see, let's run this code again. It is asking me for enter a value of a. I'm writing 56.3. This is float value. And 3.90, this is again float value because this is containing decimal point. So see, this is the answer. Result is also in the float. Alright, so Python is definitely a great calculator. See you in our next video. Bye bye, take care.